Well, welcome to another video. This video I'm going to do some street photography in Halifax. So right now we're on the Dartmouth side, and I got the Halifax cityscape there in behind me. So I'm going to start. Ooh, make you all dizzy. I'm going to start with that, and then move over onto the Halifax side. And this will be just a simple shot of some of the taller buildings over on the Halifax side, although they're not tall in most city references, but let's get set up. So first shot, we're going with 10 seconds, f11, ISO 100. This is at the full length of this lens, so 120, and smooths out the water a little bit. We got a little bit of wave action. So we got Purdy's Wharf, these two towers here that are right in over there. And I'm going to switch to my 150-600 now and try to really isolate in there. So I got the long lens on now. I'm sitting at about just shy of 250. And that's kind of my frame in there. Again, those two towers, they're the ones that I like the best. They're nice during the day as well. And then I got a little bit of wind, so I opened up pretty wide. So about 2.5 seconds at 5.3 ISO 100. And then I'll take a few shots here. Try to shoot the suspension bridge kind of head on. So I'll shoot it on the Dartmouth side up here and try to get some of the traffic going. I'm pretty sure I should have an advantage where I can get the two towers in it, and then we have the traffic flowing with the long exposure. Actually, that's kind of looking pretty nice with the clouds and the clear sky slightly above. Let me try a wider shot of that. So I'm trying to frame the Macdonald Bridge, but not having any luck, and I'll show why. So this is way closer than I'd want to be. I want to be further back, but when you have the proper alignment, this building that's under construction kind of blocks it. So I came down here, but down here you can't see the traffic, and then that headlight, or that light, and this one here get into the frame. So I'm gonna walk up the hill, and hopefully I can avoid that building, or if not, I'll just find another perspective. So I'm gonna cheat. So this bridge does have a bike and walking path. So I'm just gonna walk past these directional signs, and then hopefully I can get my frame, and I just might have to go to a shorter focal length, but should still work. Let's hope.
This side is the bike only side. Walking is on the other side, as is informed by bridge staff on the way out.
So I think I found a spot. So I can sneak through here. See if it works. So I got my 2 peaks. There is a light kind of right out here that I'm gonna have to clone. I can't tighten in. If I tighten in, then it was the top of the tower. But I'm just snapping exposures, and I gotta shorten. So it's a little bit windy. So I gotta shorten. So I'm at 4 seconds, and I'm just rolling through, and then I'll catch some good lights going in and out, and probably blend them together. So I've moved up a little bit further, so I'm kind of on the turn, so I'm able to look straight up into the traffic. Kind of like that. The problem here is that this is a suspension bridge, and anytime any traffic goes by, it vibrates the ground, and it defeats the purpose of a long exposure. So I'm trying to snap in between, but I also need the cars in front to be able to get their streaks. So we'll see how this one turns out. Let's see if we can see it when the bus goes by. I don't know if that catches on the video, but I can definitely feel it.
I do like the composition from this spot. However, there are 2 issues. One being the lighting outside the frame causing unaesthetic blend in, which could be negated on a clear night sky. The other being the images are soft due to the vibrations from the vehicles on the bridge. The black and white image works better in the lighting, I think, but I didn't spend much time in the processing due to there being soft due to the vibrations from the long exposure.
Well, I'm on my way back to the car, and then I'll drive across and into the core, and the first shot will probably be the city town clock near Citadel Hill, and I'll see you when you get there, and I'll plug my calendar in the meantime now that Canada Post is off the strike and I can finally ship it. That's the peaks of Citadel Hill, and then there's the town clock we're going to go to. All right, so there we are. I'm just going to try to isolate it there with the light sliding everything up. So you have vertical frame. I don't like the other buildings in the frame, but we'll see what we got. So it'll be my 24 to 120. So focus on the tower. We'll do F9 and whatever it's going to give us, which probably 6 seconds. Let's try that. 6 seconds will take care of the highlights. I did a slightly longer exposure and ISO 200 to get a little bit of the details in the foreground. And that should be good. We'll work on another composition. I'm at the base of the clock tower. It's right up here. I'm kind of looking straight on at it. That's my frame in.
This is a shot from the same position looking down the street, Carmichael Street. The harbor and Dartmouth side can be seen at the top of the frame.
I'm just going to walk down the hill and then take a shot going up, I think. And we had some rain earlier, which makes this a little bit more dynamic. Lights on over there. So we got the tower up there, just shooting straight up the road. Wide open, we're getting about 1.3 second exposure. Then I'll kind of crop in, probably make this a 5x4 probably. I'm going to see if I can time it so that there's a vehicle or light, kind of like this. Coming down there.
I don't like how this image turned out. I wasn't centered with the street, as you can see with the center line on the road. There's a decent number of people around and I felt rushed. I do like the contrast from the cool and warm colors of the street lights.
So it is almost Christmas and it's +8. It's pretty seasonably warm, which makes this a more enjoyable night. So gonna hit Barrington Street, which is this road here, and then start making my way back to the car. On second thought, we got an arch here and a tree. So I'm gonna frame that up. I wonder if I can get a reflection in the water here. There's got to be an image here, so I'm gonna work that. I got the shot with the reflection kind of and lined up in there. And now, on purpose, out of focus, I got a bokeh Christmas tree. A little artsy. So, on purpose, out of focus. And this lens actually has some pretty round bokeh. definitely did not explore the city very much. We didn't make it to the water on the Halifax side, but one other pit stop that I think there's something of interest. So, well, this is the Bedford Basin, and I was hoping that there's going to be a lit up Christmas tree. I thought there was one here, but I guess it's not, or they turn it off. It's about 10:30 at night, so they might just turn it off. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the new year.